You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You're not alone. I fell in love with the organization. I fell in love with the mission. But really, what was most attractive to me was the authentic nature of the founders and their desire to really be something different in this field of, addiction and despair. They were offering hope, and that was attractive to me. So that's what I really think hope brings to the community and the state. We focus on the whole family. We understand that you cannot separate the individual who has the disease from the family unit that they're in. And we also understand that if we stay rooted in the disease, we're not offering them anything to stay, to desire to stay clean or get clean. So Hope Sheds Light looks at the whole family, treats the whole family, and provides the entire community with a sense of hope that recovery is real and possible.
Hope has impacted the community by giving the community a voice. We've asked people to get brave, to show up, to speak out loud about what's happening in their families, and have the courage to do so. And the reason why they're able to do it, and more people are joining us, is because we knew how important that is. The first celebration of Hope Walk that we had, Arvo and I we weren't quite sure how many people were going to come. We thought maybe 85, and 400 came. 400. And then the next year, 800, and then about 1,200 people. Over 2,000. And it keeps just growing and growing. And so it's such a blessing to be able to give people the opportunity to speak, the opportunity to know that they're not alone, the opportunity to feel love and support when they're at their weakest. We provide people with an educated plan for recovery, regardless of where they are in their own journey. And we will be there day in and day out, week in and week out, for as long as they'll have us. Because that's what Hope does.
My son passed away 6 years ago. And after his death, we had the services here at the Presbyterian Church. And I remember looking at Pastor Torrey saying that, I want to do something, and I'm not sure what that something will be. And that something led me to Steve Willis and Arvo. And that's how we created Hope Sheds Light. And unfortunately, 6 months after the death of my son, Mark, Steve lost his son. And then, shortly after that, unfortunately, Arvo lost his son. And, that's how it came to be.
From my perspective, Hope's mission is different because it's a personal experience for me. And I think addiction and alcoholism brings a loneliness to somebody. And Hope Sheds Light, as a nonprofit, shares their experiences, strength, and hope with other people to get them to share theirs, and hopefully have them, show them a pathway out.
Hope Sheds Light is different than other nonprofits, I believe, because they provide genuine and authentic services that are delivered by individuals who have walked the walk. They have the lived experience. Everyone who volunteers at our organization or works here is a person who's either in recovery or is a family member who's been impacted by the disease of addiction, or a recovery ally, somebody whose community has been impacted by this disease.
The future of Hope is incredibly bright. This model, this peer-to-peer model, I envision expanding into all the counties in New Jersey. I mean, the impact that Hope has had when we look at the analytics just through the website has been astounding. People from many states are calling, and they're finding resources through our website. The need out there is tremendous.
We always talk about the 3 C's, that we didn't cause it, we couldn't cure it, and we certainly couldn't control it. All those things that you learn as a parent, when you have somebody that you love that is addicted, all those, I guess, methods or the things that you learn how to nurture and love, although they're the same, they're different. And you learn those in the rooms of recovery. So, that's what Hope Sheds Light was to me. That was the whole point of Hope Sheds Light, was to to have an honest conversation about something that is rarely talked about. And it is a family disease. It affects not only family, it affects friends, employers, wives, kids, friends, anybody that comes in touch with the person that's affected with addiction. If they have any, feelings for that person, they're affected. And it's pretty amazing when you get to talk about that, and then there's some like-minded or like experiences. People can heal from it, and hopefully maybe not make the same mistakes or repeat those mistakes over and over.
Hope Sheds Light was founded by 3 families who experienced tremendous loss. They wanted a way to create a legacy for their children. But what I've come to learn is that that legacy is not rooted in addiction. These 3 boys are not defined by their disease. They're defined by the hope and the recovery that they offer communities and families across New Jersey and the United States.
I'm a son and a dad of people that struggled with addiction. And, today I get to tell my story. It's funny because I feel him sometimes. So I hope he's proud.